here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever can boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. LeBron James is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Mitchell, and it's Leonard in at the small forward. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Jokic kicks to Brunson. Up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's James. He had 15 points last outing. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Mitchell against Brunson. Over Mitchell. Brunson, good. Brunson's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's LeBron. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
Boy, really nice play. LeBron showing real good instincts on the offensive glass there.
Outside, George. It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And George drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
LeBron passes to Mitchell. Now Murray. Lets it go with a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here's George. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Butler. Good D by James.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Murray surveying the D. Back to LeBron. And there's the pass to Embiid. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Butler finds Brunson. Here's George. It doesn't go for him. Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. DiVincenzo against Mathurin. To the middle. LeBron outside. The three. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. LeBron's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And some changes here for the Hornets. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Johnson comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's ball in for Benedict Mathurin. From 10 feet out, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Brunson doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off. He has the ultimate confidence in that jumper.
Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. LaMelo Ball picks one up. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Ball. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Now we know, Greg, trade talks have increased as we get closer to the deadline. So how does it affect the player when their name is mentioned in trade rumors?
Listen, it can rattle your confidence, and especially the first time it happens. But, Kevin, it's important to remember that it's all business, and guys just can't take it personally.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. Shots good by Mitchell.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. DiVincenzo kicks to Mitchell. Carter with a screen on Brunson. Mitchell. The rebound by Johnson.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to Brunson. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Johnson sets the screen for Mathurin. And again, the Hornets missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Carter with the basket on the assist from Randall.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Valanciunas with a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's George for 3. A shot missing. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
Your Hornets.
They lead by 13.
The away team.
And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
They've got Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Mitchell. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Embiid in at center. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Here's Mitchell. Drops in the layup for 2. And that's now 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Hornets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with the maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
Drills the three-pointer.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the Hornets call time here. LeBron's checked in for Donovan Mitchell.
Now we get a chance to check out Nikola Jokic, coming off a terrific season. And he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. And here is LeBron. After Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer, LeBron with it. Now defended by Jokic. And it's LeBron missing. Butler finds Jokic. Randall against Ball. There's the triple. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Now here's LeBron. He has 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. Mathurin against DiVincenzo. Outside Ball. Here's Jokic. And there's another one for the Hornets.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
And the pass to Leonard. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's Butler. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Back to Jokic. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Stolen by Ball. And here's the break. Here's Butler. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Paul George comes in for Johnson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Benedict Mathurin. .152 left to play here in the second quarter. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, you look at that situation. He thought he could keep Murray from converting if he got physical with him. You better think again.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Ball. Craig, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Passes it to Mitchell. Carter sets the pick for Mitchell to the inside. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got his second bucket of the night.
Carter did this against high-level college competition, consistently showcased the ability to score efficiently.
Valanciunas passes to Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Carter with a screen on Butler. Randall no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Butler with the steal. Basket counts. Butler's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hornets.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Murray kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. There's the 3. Paul George grabs the miss. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Takes a 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well.
A lot of damage has been done from out beyond the arc. Guys are getting free looks, and the defense has not had an answer.
They're shooting with a lot of confidence, kind of like Ernie shooting on the mini hoop.
Ernie used to just shoot bricks everywhere. What are you talking about?
Kind of like me beating a certain colleague of ours in a three-point shootout in Oklahoma City. You were there to watch it, Kenny. Come on now. All right, fellas, let's take a quick look at 2 key players from that first half.
When you're facing a great player, it's all about taking that challenge. It should bring out the best in you.
Iron sharpens iron. Cream rises to the top. Sticks and stones. All that good stuff. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Jimmy Butler is out there with Paul George. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Embiid against Jokic. Outside, James. Pass to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. The Hornets pull it in. The pass to Brunson. High, arcing shot. The shot's good on the assist by George. Brunson's got 12.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
Passes it to Embiid. This is to Mitchell. From deep three-point land. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Mitchell against Brunson. Here's Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Butler's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hornets.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Embiid sets the pick for LeBron. Latrey. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by James.
And, you know, if you're the defense, you live with that from Embiid. He has range, but that was an absolute bomb he just dropped off.
And the Hornets call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Hornets. LaMelo Ball comes in for Benedict Mathurin. George finds Brunson. Back to George. Clock at 4. That 3 off the mark.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, You might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
Ball surveying the defense. Jokic passes to Ball. Brunson sets a screen for Ball. He kicks to George. Jokic with a screen on Leonard. Johnson a wide open look. Off target with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Left side Leonard. James against Johnson. Mitchell a screen on Johnson. Launches it. Ball with the rebound.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. The Hornets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And the Hornets making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in, and he can't make it 3 for 3. Gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. LeBron James still has a singular focus. He says, I'm a winner and I want to win. Competing for championships has been my goal since I entered the league. Once you know how to get there, playing basketball at this level, just to be playing basketball, is not my DNA anymore. Kevin, he certainly has that special sauce.
He is letting it be known, and championship medal to boot. David, thank you. Outside, Ball. Good on the triple. Ball's got 12.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Outside for Randall. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Brunson finds Valanciunas. Back to Brunson. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brunson. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Wow, you know Valanciunas is in the zone when he's taking shots like that. You gotta love the confidence. A chance now to see the numbers for Randall. Great showing for him last season. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per, 10 rebounds and 4 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Mitchell dishes to Murray. Inside, here's DiVincenzo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Outstanding focus from Dante DiVincenzo, not allowing a bump to throw him off his shot there. Good concentration.
Mitchell against Brunson. Missed for the first time this game. He's 5 for 6. Mitchell passes to Randall, and he converts the layup. Randall's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
Outside, Ball. Here's George. From deep, Johnson. He can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Randall, a screen on Brunson. Outside for Randall. Offline with his 3. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 5-point game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's George for 3. Rebound by Murray.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Ball. And that one released in time, but no good.
This is exactly where length and instinct combine to provide a stop. Ball doing it nicely at the defensive end.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Up 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Everybody be patient, be on the same page.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's James. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. Randle with a screen for Mitchell. Randle outside. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Hornets shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
Randle a screen on Ball. James, bullseye.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Ball kicks to Valanciunas. Leonard against Butler. Fires at the elbow. Here's Valanciunas. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Pass to Mitchell from downtown. The Hornets pull it in.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Jokic. Jokic hatches his way to finish inside.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Looking to end his cold spell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Outside Mathurin. Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Mathurin. Sinks that one from the post.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Leonard against Butler. Mitchell wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And the Hornets call time here. Paul George is checked in for the Hornets. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Jokic, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Mathurin. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Embiid.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Boy, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just so reliable. I mean, that basket there will give them a little bit more of a cushion.
Jokic with his screen on Mitchell. Here's Ball. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Outside, James. And a miss there on the triple. And the Hornets call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat him.
And the Hornets making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Pass to Butler. Valanciunas, that's a screen for Butler. score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And Butler relishes this. I mean, he feels really comfortable going right at the defense at crucial points in the game.
The pass to Mitchell.
Switch.
Passes it to Embiid. 5 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Valanciunas with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to George. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And it's George missing. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth. To the paint. Mitchell outside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here. Well, Paul George has been sensational.
Butler against James. Embiid with the screen on Butler. Cans the 3.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Here's George. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Outside Butler. Fires the 3. That one's not going to go. And now we've got the intentional foul. Robinson's checked in for Valanciunas.
First team foul.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and the call will be against LaMelo Ball. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Mitchell Robinson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Ball.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Butler passes to Mathurin. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so George will bring it up for the Hornets. Fires the 3. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Like the shooting form, George, with really strong mechanics. That's why the shot looked so pure coming off his fingertip.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for the away team, Kawhi Leonard.
It's the first, that increases their lead to 6.
And so much of what this team does at both ends centers around Kawhi Leonard. He is the anchor.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean,
thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.